In a bustling city edged by the unforgiving wilderness, legend spoke of an ancient artifact hidden within the forgotten woods. This artifact, known as the Heart of Aranthos, was said to possess the power to bestow upon its holder the mastery of time itself. Many had ventured into the dense forest in search of it, yet none had returned. The forest was unkind, known for its illusions and traps that guard the ancient relic zealously. Among the daring souls drawn to these tales was Elara, a skilled adventurer known for her cunning and agility. Despite warnings, she was intrigued by the legends and decided that she would be the one to retrieve the Heart of Aranthos. Accompanied by her loyal companion, a rugged pathfinder named Rowan, they embarked on a perilous journey. As they ventured deeper into the forest, the canopy thickened and the light dimmed. Strange sounds echoed between gnarled trees, and the air was thick with the scent of moss and mystery. "We need to be careful," Rowan whispered, his hand resting on the hilt of his dagger. "The forest is notorious for its deceptive paths." Their first challenge came swiftly. A massive river barred their way, its waters rushing angrily as if guarding the secrets of the forest. "Looks like we'll have to find another way around," Ilara said, scanning the area. But Rowan, with a gleam in his eye, pointed to a series of stepping stones that lightly peppered the river. "Or we could just cross here." With precision and agility, they crossed the water, narrowly escaping the fierce current that tried to sweep them away. As night fell, they made camp, but the forest didn't sleep. Noises surrounded them, the rustle of leaves stirred by unseen creatures, distant roars, and the occasional flicker of curious eyes in the dark. "The forest is alive," Rowan remarked, stoking the fire higher. "It watches us." Alara nodded, her mind racing with plans and strategies. At dawn, they pressed on, pushing through bramble thickets and over ancient, mossy hills. Suddenly, a scream rent the air. Ahead, a young boy dangled precariously from a cliff edge, his fingers slipping. Without hesitation, Alara dashed forward, navigating the rough terrain with breathtaking speed. Rowan followed, and together they managed to pull the boy to safety. Introducing himself as Milo, the boy claimed he was a local villager who had wandered too far in search of the heart to prove his bravery. Reluctantly, Ilara and Rowan agreed to let him join their expedition. Days passed as they navigated further challenges, puzzles carved into stone and cryptic messages left by an ancient civilization. Each trial seemed to test not just their bravery, but also their wisdom and unity. With Milo's local knowledge and Rowan's survival skills complementing Ilara's leadership, they overcame all obstacles, growing closer and learning from each encounter. Finally, after what seemed an eternity enveloped in the forest's embrace, they reached a clearing. In the center stood a pedestal, cradling the gleaming heart of Aranthos. But guarding it was a creature of myth, a giant serpent with scales shimmering like the night sky. The battle that ensued tested every ounce of their skill and courage. Arrows flew, strategies were shouted, and the serpent's roars shook the very ground. In the crescendo of their confrontation, Ilara managed a daring move, leaping onto the serpent as it reared back, finding its vulnerable spot. The battle ended with the creature's defeat. However, it was a bittersweet victory. The heart of Aranthos was theirs, but the journey had changed them. They decided, then and there, to hide the artifact deeper in the woods, safeguarded by spells and secrets. Returning to civilization, they were no longer just adventurers, they were legends. Together, they had learned that some treasures weren't meant for man, but for the earth itself to keep. The artifact's power was immense, too immense for any one person. True success, they realized, lay in the strength of their bonds and the journey, not the prize. As they went their separate 8 ways, the tale of their journey spread, sowing seeds of inspiration for new generations of adventurers to heed the call of the wild, respecting its mysteries and honors above all.